Hi guys, it's Bella. Today's video I feel like is relatable to like a lot of people just because I know it's something that I feel a lot like through my normal day life, and I feel like I'm not the only one, and I really want to share that with other people out there so I can help someone who's maybe like me and just kind of scared, because I know I'm scared. Every time I come on and do a video for you guys, I'm a little bit scared of what people might think of me, but I've learned to live with, there's always going to be haters, and someone might not like what you're doing, but you have to stand up and do what you want because you're going to help someone, and even if you don't, you're helping yourself. And that's something really important that I feel like I need to share with people. And I feel like a word that a lot of people use in their life is sometimes. The word sometimes and maybe. Because sometimes there's an instant in your life that just changes everything, and sometimes it takes us away from where we want to be, you know? I don't really know even how to explain it, but I'm gonna try. So sometimes life takes us in a new direction that we don't understand, and maybe it's taking us to a higher place, maybe it's taking us somewhere we never thought we could go, and maybe it brings a painful consequence or something new, and it leads to something bad. Sometimes we just want to be a part of something bigger, and maybe through being a part of something bigger we get hurt. It's like I said, sometimes it maybe define us, and it's not a bad thing because we can't choose it, but the words sometimes and maybe are a defining factor in our lives, and we might not accept that and we might not want that to be, but that's true. Sometimes you feel closest to the people who hurt you the most, and to the people who are there for you, you feel farthest away from them. And I know I've definitely felt like that, because I mean, like, I've talked about my friends on my channel, and like I am so blessed to have my friends and my family always there for me, and I know they're there for me, but sometimes I just feel alone, you know? Like, my family has their own stuff. My little sister has her volleyball team, and she's so popular and beautiful, and I love her so much, but she just has other things going on in her life, and I'm very proud of her for everything she does. And then there's my friends, who I know they love me, and I know they're always there for me, but they have other friends. They have friends online, they have friends from theater, from writing, from other schools, and sometimes it just makes me feel like I can't fit in, or I can't keep up with their other friends, and I just feel like I'm going to get left out. I feel like that's a part of life. Like, I'll give you an example. So, I've been in theater and musicals and singing and every, like, musical theater and stuff like that my entire life, and every time I get cast in a new role, I get to pretend I'm someone else. And for me, that's really fun, and it's just exhilarating to be someone else and try something new that, like, maybe I haven't been this character. Like, I'll be put into the role of an old man. Like, I was in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, and I was Grandpa Joe, so I got to play this old guy. And then the next play I was in, it was in The Little Mermaid, and I was one of the Mer sisters or whatever. So it was really different roles, and it was fun for me being someone else. And honestly, one of the hardest things for me to be is myself. And I feel like a lot of people have that. Like, I know it's really scary to be yourself. Sometimes it's just easier to be someone else. Someone you're not, or someone you want to be, and not the person you actually are inside. And when you face that fear and stop hiding from who you are, and stop hiding from the world, there is an exhilarating feeling. It's one of the scariest things you'll ever have to do, and it's really hard to break out of your shell and be yourself and show the world who you are, and not keep hiding in your person. I don't really know how to say that. The best way I can explain that is in your person, like hiding in your outer person that you show. And it's definitely something hard, but we also have to remember that we were put in this world to leave a legacy. We were put in this world to help someone. We might not know exactly how to right now, and it's probably really scary to even think about leaving on a legacy, even to people who aren't my age. I'm 16, and I know I feel sometimes like what I've left behind, what I've done before, is impacting who I'm gonna become, and that scares me, but I can't even like fathom leaving this world and not having left my legacy on it. Something can happen to us all in a moment's notice, and we have no control of when we leave this planet. So we have to grab onto our lives while we can and not be afraid. Sometimes we have to remember that there's one moment in our lives where everything feels like it's ending. But in that moment, you realize everything's just beginning. And sometimes the end symbolizes the beginning. So sometimes something that you just want to be over is really just starting. And we can't really control that. That's all up to fate, if you believe in fate. I know some people don't, but I definitely believe in fate, and I believe there's a purpose for everyone. And whether you find that purpose or not, maybe it's not something you need to look for, but you just need to let it happen. Don't just go through life living every day is the same. Live every day with a new adventure at heart, and you skip in your step, because every day is different. Nothing's the same. One day the world might feel like it's falling apart, and the next it's the happiest day of your life. It's not about the ups and downs, it's about how you deal with them. None of us are going to be here forever. And even though that's the scary truth, one day we realize that one day the world's going to end. One day we're going to leave this world. One day we won't be able to walk around. One day we won't be able to tell the people we love that we love them. So until then, you have to live every day making sure those people know that you love them. Doing whatever you can to live your life to the fullest. So when that day does come that you're going to be taken off this earth, you can say, I lived. I didn't just wallow in whatever I didn't do. I lived. I pushed myself to the boundary. I pushed myself farther than I thought I could. And on the day that you leave, you'll feel satisfied, and you won't feel that you left the world not knowing what you could be, not knowing what you could do. You won't wish to have life over because you know you lived it to the fullest. I guess what I'm trying to say is everything that you do in life has an impact on someone else. And you have to embrace who you are so you can impact someone else in the right way. And you have to embrace everything you are and everything you want to be to become the person that brings a brighter future to the world. Even if you do something small, you're still helping in some way. It might not seem that way at the moment, but I promise you, you are making a difference on the world. So I just want to leave you guys with this. Embrace yourself. Embrace everything you want to be, and don't ever give up on life. Walk or run through life with your head held high, knowing who you are, not being afraid to be who you truly want to be. This is your story, and you need to write it. Don't let someone else write it for you. It's full of sometimes and maybes, but in the end, it's life. And you need to push past the haters and the people who try to change us to be something we're not, because we're all just in it for the ride. Life is the best, worst, most exciting, most exhilarating, most terrifying and horrible ride of your life. And you just gotta grab on and make it what you want it to be. Anyways, if this video helped you, please send it to someone else who you think might need it, or just please spread this video, because I definitely think that people need to see it, and people need to remember that it's okay to write your own story and to push past who you want to be. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, be true, be you. Bye guys.